So today was US CPI day. I didn't do very well, and so we're going to go back over my later recording and break down what I did. Okay, so the Bund ladder is the second from the left, and we're 5 seconds off the data being released. And so it comes out right about now, and it took 2 seconds for me to see the number, which was a bit of a shame. I think it's probably destined to sell the low anyway. And my idea was to sell 1 clip. Well, actually 2 clips on this, but we'd come so low and so far, and I knew I was selling late that I didn't want to do it. And in fact, once I got in, I really didn't like this, got back out again. And I had another idea for where to get in, and that was if we started holding below the current day's lows, because I thought some of the structure below was weak, and if we were below there, then we might get a positioning element in. One thing that you could see here was that we did go below, but the market didn't hold. Like often if positioning is in play, then there'll be someone who just reloads the low of that area, so that would be the 93s, and that didn't happen, and you can see now the market's bidding back. So my next idea here was that this market might start to like build a bit of short-term positioning, which it can then leverage for another leg down. Now the market had kind of traded 2 ranges today. One was above the initial balance low and one was below, and so that initial balance low was at 03s. And so then the next thing I was thinking, okay, can the market hold below here? Now the reason I wanted to get involved like lower down was because I thought, okay, this number was quite extreme, and if it pulled back too far, well, I thought that wouldn't really make sense, because you want to see, you know, some aggression here. Now I suppose already we haven't seen that aggression because the market you know, didn't continue on immediately, but then I thought, okay, well, if, you know, for it to be like the next most aggressive, it needs to hold relatively weakly. I feel like here maybe I was a little bit out of touch with the price action, because you can see here already, you know, there's size coming in above where I entered, but that still didn't mean I was wrong, you know. But what we really want to see, at some stage at least, if this market is to go, we need to see some, you know, really strong directional flow in, you know, in the direction of the downside. So I thought, okay, well, right here, for example, market popped a bit higher. So I thought, well, okay, the market kind of has to hold there up around 05s as the, you know, if it goes back past there, then it's totally invalidating my idea. So that was the best place for me to put a bit more risk on. And then from here, I needed to see the market hold here and then drive lower. Alright, so we've got what, 96 lots into 03s, now I've got 200, 300 lots. Now we need to see the step down, so 100 into 02s, then some more size coming through, now 400 lots total. And there's like a little bit of exchange here between the 02s and the 03s. Need to see 02s taken off, but there we go. Some selling down to 01s. Haven't seen any big size. There we go, a couple of hundred. So seeing some selling. So we've got a bit of an offer here. 01's temporarily taken offered. Now a bit of selling to 00s. Only small, but there we go. There's some more size coming in. Nearly 500 lots at 00s. Now a bit more, like 700, 850. Then some selling into 99s. With 00s taking bid again. So there's a lot of absorption there at 00s. Taken offered again. Some more volumes into 99s, about 500 lots, but the market still keeps taking 00s bid again, and now 01's a bid. So the market offered down until it found a buyer. When the selling dried up, the market then started to bid. It popped the top of that block, and then it had the positioning and the technical element, and then it unwound the initial offer from the CPI print.